YouTube copyright system continues to be broken. It continues to be an absolute joke of a system. This on my screen right now are copyright claims on my channel. Not forever, not like this year, this month. This is how many BS. By the way, I defeated every single one of these. All right. But you know what? Most creators don't even notice it. Okay. I know I'm coming in hot. I know. And I'm sorry. It's a Saturday night. Most people are going to not even see this video, but I got to say something because the YouTube copyright system is a joke. Copyrights on both sides, both creator and the user of such content, is a joke. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different copyright claims in 14 days. In 14 days, 11 different videos, all various copyright claims. This is what it's like to be a creator on YouTube. And by the way, once you're a slightly larger creator, this is your life. I have battled over 100 copyright claims and I have won every single time. But you know what? They go to some obscure email. And if I wasn't just doing this on principle, I would ignore them because oftentimes, see, this is the nefarious thing. Here's how they use the system to try and steal my money and other creators' money. They won't generally claim it when it's brand new. All right. They'll wait. These little sneaky crooks will wait a week or two or a month or two. Then they'll find a video of yours that's still averaging a couple thousand views a week and they'll claim it. 99% of them are completely bogus. They don't even include a timestamp, or it's a stamp to something that is very clearly not the material that they say they are. They're not the owner of said material, but the system doesn't stop. Look, YouTube, I don't know what the legalities of all this is. I understand that it's more complex than just demand they show proof of copyright. But let me tell you something. I've worked in the licensing issue. I work with the Major League Baseball, with the NFL, with the NCAA, with NHL. And I've worked with licensing their products for years, okay? You want to know how I get to put their logo on a mug and sell it for one of my clients? I have to prove that I'm the copyright holder and that I have express written consent of the NFL or the NBA or whatever, a real tree, whatever the actual brand is. When I go to a manufacturer and I'm like, hey, we need you to produce cribbage boards with all these NHL teams. You know what they say to me? They write me an email back and they say, do you have proof? And guess what? I do. I have a very easy certificate that gets renewed every year by all my licensors, and I send it to them. And then the item gets printed and everything goes smoothly. Anybody who actually has copyright rights to their material, all right, has it. And on top of this, the system is just, there's no punishment for these false claims. And here's where we reach peak craziness. And by the way, you know, the onion boy out there continually making claims on people's content. Look, if you have content that the onion boy is falsely claiming, reach out to me and I will work to create a legal fund for you to fight it. Because this dude is running rampant, claiming people's material left and right. Look, Repsion, why aren't you counterclaiming and taking him to court? Because it's expensive. I understand that. I will not only commit a significant sum of my own money, but I will rally my viewers to protect fair use. Do you hear me? So Repsion or anybody else who the onion boy is bullying with copyright claims, holler at me, because I fight every single one. And unless we fight it, the system will continue to be abused by scum. Look at this. Marty O'Donnell. You might not know his name, but he is actually the composer for the Flintstones Vitamin Jingle, Halo, Destinies, Echoes of the First Dreamer, and he works at Highwire Games. All right. He gets an email. A copyright owner using Content ID claimed some material in your video. This is not a strike. The claim does not affect your account. Oh, but they steal your money. There are either ads running on your video with revenue going to the copyright owner, or the copyright owner is receiving stats about your video views. The video title is Reach, that's Halo Reach Music Inception Part 1. Copyright by Epilogue, claimed by Merlin Red Eye Distribution and Shock Entertainment. He is the composer. That's the low. That's how ridiculous this is. He is the composer of the music. So he's like, WTF YouTube. Next time I'll pick songs from the YouTube audio library. And you have people, I've been getting claims from them too. It's extra ironic how you, of all people, are getting these considering it's your music. Yeah, basically anyone can claim copyright on anything, lol. It doesn't have to be even the actual copyright holder. It's been a problem from the long time. It's so funny. Like, is it possible? Have you considered you actually didn't write that music, Marty O'Donnell? I mean, this is absolutely absurd. And I don't see a single response from Team YouTube. So when I make my video, I will tag in Team YouTube. But the thing is, yeah, they can play whack-a-mole. See, YouTube can play whack-a-mole all they want with these new companies that continually pop up. But until they put an actual gate into the system where you have to prove that you own it before submitting a claim, this is just going to continue on and creators are going to continue to be abused. I'm not kidding you. I mean, I have, let me see, when I said 61 claims this year, and I have defeated 61 of them. Okay. So, but nonetheless, I have to take the time out of my schedule. I have to keep an eagle eye on that email account, and I have to fight every single one of them. And I have to be willing to go to court for every single one of them. And most creators aren't in that position. And I understand that. How is a creator with 500 subscribers supposed to deal with this? They can't, because when you get the language in the email, it's scary. It says basically, oh, this is illegal. You have to be willing to go to court if you want to. Nobody wants to do that. You're afraid to do that. And I get that YouTube is just providing the tool, and they have to, because they can't have just people re-uploading full episodes of Family Guy or whatever the case may be, or records, you know, new releases, the latest pop band music that is popular. I don't know. I don't listen to pop music, but you get what I'm saying. I get that. It's already basically unregulated, because any record I want to listen to is just streaming on YouTube by some anonymous person who's uploaded it. But this is ridiculous. This is the dude. Like, I can't think of a better metaphor for how messed up the YouTube copyright system is. And then we have this too about Leah here. Sony is selling my art on their PlayStation Store, and it has it owned by Kingdom Media LLC. I was never reached out to regarding this by Sony or Kingdom Media LLC. Instead, by coincidence, one of my followers brought it to my attention. So not only is the system in which you can claim your own material broken, it allows for huge companies to not even check to see if you own the copyright. That's the system that's in place right now. So not only are independent creators getting completely taken advantage of by having their material uploaded and sold on various platforms because there are no checks and balances in place, creators like myself and many others, thousands of others, are constantly bombarded with false copyright claims because YouTube wants to just say, well, we don't have anything to do with it. We're just here to provide the tools. I understand that completely, Team YouTube. I really do. I'm trying to be reasonable here, okay? I understand that it is not your job to enforce copyright. That is a legal claim. But could you perhaps, maybe, in your infinite wisdom, please add a system in place where people have to prove they own it? This seems like such a simple request because anybody that actually has material copyrighted can do so. And if they can't prove it, but it's still their own, okay, fine. We can take that to court. But you have people like the Onion out here nonstop claiming, issuing strikes to content that he created but is being used in fair use capacity. And it's just, you don't care. He continues to exist on the platform. He continues to abuse copyright. Where are the punishments for people who are abusing the system? I mean, if there has been a YouTuber banned for abusing your system, I haven't seen it. And I have seen hundreds of them doing it. The Onion Boy has been doing it for years, and he's existed on your platform with impunity. Maybe that's because nobody sued him, which, if you missed my first part of the video, I strongly suggest if he is doing this to your content and you believe it is in fair use, that you fight it, and I will help you fight it. And this situation with Marty O'Donnell, the literal creator of the music, getting claimed by some random company is a absolutely delicious example of the complete mess that the YouTube copyright system is. Please fix your stuff, YouTube.